Good morning, and you're welcome to Gospel Fragrance with Anophemus. Today, I will share 5 areas in which we need to examine ourselves. We've been dealing on the series, The Power of Self-Examination, subtitled as Ordering the Private World. And today, I will begin by enumerating the 5 areas in which our private world needs to be organized. And let's not forget that our main text has been from 2 Corinthians 13 verse 5, which says, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Now, let me begin by saying this, that the aim of this series is not just to bring another principle on how you can get your life organized amongst other books around the world. It's not just for other things for what you can do to organize your life. It is based on spirit-led, Christ-centered principles that will enable you to organize your private world, because Jesus Christ is the center of everything all. And if he is not the center of your life, your public life can never be in shape. So I want to say that it is based on inviting Christ and recognizing him as the sole reason in which your private world needs to be organized. Now, according to Gordon MacDonald in his book, Ordering Your Private World, he says that there are 5 areas, five sectors which our life needs to be organized. Number 1 is the area of motivation. Motivation is the reason why you do what you do. The reason why we do what we do. Alright? Our motive. How we call people or driven people. In his book, he said that the difference between called people and driven people. Those who are driven by what people say, are driven by the rewards of men, what people are going to reward them with, the commendations of men. But those who are called are those who are moved by the vision of God in their hearts. Alright, what God puts in your heart will now motivate you in ordering your life. So we're going to be looking at motivation. Why do we do what we do? Because most people's life are extremely disorganized because they are being moved by the words of people. They are being moved by their emotions. They are being moved by the rewards of men. It's very crucial that we understand why we do what we do. For that alone, it will actually go in a long way to shape our private world. Number 2 is time usage. Time usage determines your effectiveness in life. I always say that your time is your life. How you use your time well determines how effective you'll become. Your fruitfulness in life determines your management of time. Alright, without you managing your time well, your life can never be fruitful. Number 3 is intellectual. What are we doing with our minds? Are we using our minds and then trying to engage it in things that are not worthwhile? Right? How fruitful your mind becomes determines how effective your private life will be and how impactful your public life will become. It's crucial that we take our time to examine our intellectual state of our lives. And then number 4, it's about spiritual strength. This deals with our intimacy with God. Without being intimate with God, our public life can never be truly impactful. Matter of fact, it might be impactful for a short time, but like I always said throughout this week, after a short while, it might just crash. It's very crucial that your spiritual strength, your spiritual walk with God is on fire for God. That is the most important area of your private walk with God. And then finally, this with rest. Your rest. Alright? Most people get so busy without having time at all to rest. And rest is a very crucial part of your private world. Without rest, your impact in your public world might become limited, it might be cut short, it might be ephemeral, it might become transient. You will not have enough time at all to do what you want to do as long as you're living. So it's crucial that these areas are going to be examined in our lives. So throughout from our next week, I'll take my time to examine these areas: motivation, time usage, intellectual, spiritual strength, and our rest life. When these are in place, I believe that it can just be a very good pathway to start this year 2019. I'll see you from next week Monday as we continue on this series on the power of self-examination. Stay blessed and God bless you.